Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the instant match reaction from Everton 1, Southampton 1. A disappointing performance at Goodison Park for the Blues, and ultimately probably a good point. Southampton were fantastic first half. They were all over us. They pushed us back. They showed energy. They showed a collective intelligence that we just don't seem to have at the club. They look well coached, look well drilled, and they know what they're trying to do. And we really couldn't live with them. You know, they had a penalty that never was. I mean, I don't care what anyone says, it was never a penalty. Andre Gomez stands his ground and the lad falls over him. Justice was done by him missing the penalty, and then not long after they get, I think they hit the bar twice off a corner, and then obviously they got the goal, which was, I mean, for all the chances they got, it was quite lucky, the goal itself, but it's, if you make opportunities, you'll get your luck. And really, we were well and truly out of the game at that point, even though it was 1-0. And then we'd done something a little bit different. We played the ball over the top. It was a great ball by Luca Dean, and Richarlison finished it well, got us back into the game just before half-time, the perfect time. And the second half, really, we've come out and the manager's changed things around a little bit. We'd already had Andre Gomez go off, and we changed things around. We just, a little bit like last week against Leicester, we just tried to get hold of the midfield and nullify it. And apart from Southampton having a little bit of pinball in the box, they didn't make too many clear-cut chances. They had one early on straight away, I think it was Che Adams, but they didn't have too many clear-cut chances. And, we've had a Dominic Calvert-Lewin chance, which he snatched at. And we've had, I thought, a definite red card. I thought, if a play goes through, I know the rule isn't last man, but if it was a foul, then it's a red card. And really, they should have played the last half an hour, however it was, with 10 men in. It's a weird one at the moment because the season pretty much is finished now with 4 games left. We're not going to get in Europe, and obviously, we want to get up to 50, into the 50 point bracket. But it's what you do, because again, he's rotated players tonight. He started Iwobi again. He's brought Tom Davies in, and Anthony Gordon's played, who I thought played really well. But what you do, because there aren't that many players. Yes, you've got Walcott there, who's probably going to be, probably going to come into the team, whether it be start or off the bench for the next game. I imagine it'll be off the bench. You got Sidibe's come back. Moise Kean gets another look, but it's the same old players. Do you give Moise Kean a start in the next game? Just say to him, go and have a go. And apart from that, there's very little. So Carlo Ancelotti just keeps on shuffling the deck, and that's all he can really do at the moment till we end the season. And it's going to be frustrating, and we're going to have, the last 2 games have been sort of the negative side of the way we've played so far. We haven't played really well in any game. Tactically, we started well in the Liverpool game, and tactically we've had our moments. Second half last week, probably tonight, second half, we were tactically a lot better than we were first half. But all we're doing is nullifying teams. We're not actually doing anything to take them on and beat them, and that's where we are at the moment. And it's probably lucky that there are only 4 games left. This is a game I actually thought that if there was a crowd there tonight, they probably would have drove us forward a little bit. But ultimately, listen, I think the best thing about it is we can see what the problem is. The problem is the midfield. All the way across it, there's a problem. And we've got to get that sorted, and we've got to get energy in it, we've got to get drive. And the thing about it is, you look at their team tonight, and you look at teams like Sheffield United and Burnley, and they don't have to be the greatest players in the world. They just need to know the jobs and do the jobs and be trained well and have some tactical nous about them. They don't have to be these world-beaten stars. Yes, it's nice to have maybe one in there. Whereas, they need to have a little bit of bite. Whereas at the moment, our players, Andre Gomez, Gylfi Sigurdsson, Tom Davies, they can't win a tackle. They don't go in 50-50s. They don't put a little bit, they don't leave a little bit. The only person who did tonight was Richarlison after he'd been kicked up in the air again and again and again without any punishment. So we've got to get out there and get these players, but we haven't got them yet. So it's I think it's so frustrating because you just want to win every game or do your best in every game. And I think there's other teams out there who are clearly better. I think Southampton are a well-coached team. The thing is, though, will they get any better than what they are? Will a Burnley get any better? You know, will a Sheffield United get any better? I still think there's loads of room for us to grow. There's got to be, hasn't there? There's got to be loads of room for us to grow because we're in the bottom half of the table. So, yeah, disappointing. I'm happy with the points because I thought certainly first half we were dreadful. And I actually thought Southampton were better than Tottenham, so I'm not ranting and raving because there's no point now. We know what the problems are. There's no point. It's just banging your head against the wall again and again and again. So disappointing. Happy we got the point. And I'm looking forward to seeing out the season over the next couple of weeks. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the game? Make sure to check out Baz's instant match reaction. His 3 things and my play ratings when they come out. Give this video a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to watch the final word tomorrow live over on Patreon, check that out. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching. See you later.